This is the Hummingbird News Channel, where we keep you up to date with news from across Jamaica. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And now the details. Salt Spring man slain in front of children. Gunmen snuffed out the life of a 26-year-old man in full view of 3 children in Salt Spring, St. James on Monday, spraying him with bullets during a brazen daylight home attack. The deceased has been identified as Daniel McDuffus, also known as Don, a supermarket attendant of Church Lane in the Maggitop section of Salt Spring. Garnet Nicholson, the deceased's father-in-law, said that McDuffus's death has come as a huge blow. He said that McDuffus was like a father to his daughter's 3 children, and that the children were beside McDuffus inside the house when he was shot. The children them traumatized. Is the first them experience such a wicked act, and them been very close to Don because he take care of them very well, Nicholson added. Nicholson said that he was about to head over to McDuffus's house when he heard gunfire. He said when his daughter asked him if he had heard that Don had been shot, he ran over to the house immediately to find a blood-covered McDuffus lying beside the bed with the children next to him, staring in shock. According to police reports, shortly after 9 a.m., a group of heavily armed men invaded a section of Maggitop and opened fire at residents and several premises. They then walked to Church Lane, where they shot McDuffus inside the small board dwelling house. McDuffus was transported to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Based on information they have gathered, the police believe the shooting is linked to an ongoing gang feud in the community. The Salt Spring murder comes sharply on the heels of another shooting incident in the Mount Salem community, which is still under the zone of Special Operations Security Initiative. Reports are that about 8:25 p.m. on Sunday, 23-year-old Daniel Collegeman Lawrence of a Clark Street address got into an argument with another man. During the argument, the man brandished a firearm and opened fire at Lawrence, killing him on the spot. The killings bring to 72 the number of people murdered in St. James since the start of the year. Nurse assistant charged for fondling 15-year-old. The male nurse assistant accused of sexually assaulting a 15-year-old patient at the Noel Holmes Hospital in Hanover was charged on Monday and is slated to appear in court on Wednesday. The accused has been identified as 45-year-old Damian Bigby of a Hanover address. He is facing a charge of indecent assault. Reports are that the 15-year-old student was admitted to the Noel Holmes Hospital on May 19 after she reportedly ingested pills in an attempt to take her own life. According to the allegations, Bigby fondled the girl while she laid in bed around midnight on May 21. The child reported the incident to nurses and her mother the following morning. The mother then made a report to the police, who arrested Bigby on May 24. The Western Regional Health Authority launched an investigation into the incident. Operator of illegal mobile cambio fined for breaching BOJ Act. The operator of an illegal cambio operating in St. James has been fined $300,000 or 12 months in prison. Clifton Williams, the manager of Sun Investments, had earlier pleaded guilty to breaching the Bank of Jamaica Act. In the meantime, his co-accused, Vernal Campbell, who was listed as chairman, and Earl Swaby, the purported director, have both been freed after Williams said he acted alone and without their knowledge in operating the business contrary to the law. Williams, Campbell, and Swaby were charged for buying, selling, borrowing, and lending foreign currency without being an authorized dealer. The charges followed an investigation by the Financial Investigation Division, FID, and Constabulary Financial Unit. A case file was prepared and submitted to the Director of Public Prosecution, who ruled that the men and the company be charged. Sun Investments was registered in 1994 and started operating that same year. In 2018, its license was revoked by the Bank of Jamaica because the company was breaching the rules governing the operation of cambios. The FID's principal director, Keith Darien, said the prosecution process was completed quickly. It took less than a month from charges to sentencing. This is the result of the thorough investigative work done by the FID and Constabulary Financial Unit. We have dozens more cases before the courts and in the pipeline. We will get the results, he said. Westmoreland man charged for rape of minor in home invasion. A Westmoreland man who broke into a house and raped a young girl at gunpoint has been charged. The 39-year-old man, who is from a Grange Hill address, has been charged with illegal possession of firearm, burglary, rape, assault at common law, grievous sexual assault, 3 counts, and buggery. He was charged on Sunday and his court date is yet to be finalized. The charges stem from an incident that happened about 10 p.m. on Thursday, May 20. The police report that the accused man allegedly went into the bedroom of a minor and raped her at gunpoint. The matter was reported to the police and a targeted raid was carried out by cops on Monday, May 24. He was then pointed out during an identification parade on Thursday, May 27, and was subsequently charged on Sunday, May 30. St. Catherine laborer charged for shooting at cops. St. Catherine laborer 27-year-old Maurice Campbell, who is behind bars, has been charged for allegedly shooting at cops last year, July. Campbell, who surrendered to the police on May 13 after being listed as wanted in a case of murder, was charged with shooting with intent on Monday. In that case, Campbell, otherwise called Hussein, is being accused of opening fire on a police team on Portland Avenue in Kingston 11 on Monday, July 27, 2020. He fled before being apprehended. The Hunts Bay Police previously charged Campbell with murder and illegal possession of firearm and ammunition in connection with the shooting death of 65-year-old Matthew Ranglin, otherwise called George. The police say Ranglin was attacked in his community of Ferguson Drive in Kingston 11 about 2:45 a.m. on Sunday, January 24, 2021. $100 million allocated for island-wide flood mitigation works. The National Works Agency, NWA, says the government has earmarked $100 million for the cleaning of drains and clearing of verges across the island. This, it said, forms part of the first phase of the national preparation for the 2021 North Atlantic hurricane season. The NWA said the works under this multi-million-dollar program will be carried out by NWA parish teams. It is slated to commence shortly. Manager Communication and Customer at the NWA, Stephen Shaw, said the program of works is currently being finalized and will target critical drains located in flood-prone areas in various communities across the island. This is the first of 3 planned flood mitigation programs of works that will be carried out by the agency over the next 6 months in relation to the current hurricane season, the NWA said. Shaw said that the program augments some of the works undertaken over the last 6 months, during which roads and drains have been rehabilitated under the Secondary Roads Program. The agency said over $3 billion was spent during the last fiscal year under the Secondary Roads Program, which targeted main and community roads. Jamaica's COVID numbers trend downwards. Jamaica recorded 37 new cases of the COVID-19 and 1 virus fatality yesterday, bringing the country's confirmed cases to 48,594 and the total of fatalities to 949. According to the latest statistics from the Ministry of Health and Wellness, the latest death is an 86-year-old female from Hanover. The ministry also reported 3 more deaths under investigation and another as coincidental. The new virus cases consist of 21 females and 16 males with ages ranging from 5 years to 93 years. The new cases were recorded in Westmoreland 7, Kingston and St. Andrew 5, Clarendon 5, Hanover 4, St. Anne 4, Portland 3, St. Catherine 3, Manchester 2, Trelawney 2, St. James 1, and St. Mary 1. The ministry said 187 patients recovered from the virus, pushing the total virus recoveries to 25,485. There are 21,784 active cases of the virus on the island. And those were the stories making the news. Stay safe and have a pleasant evening. This is the Hummingbird News Channel, where we keep you up to date with news from across Jamaica. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And don't forget to hit the bell so you can keep up to date with our new uploads. Until next time, be the change that you wish to see in the world.